some other stuff. I'm gonna end up skipping my weekly project meeting to do some prep because one, I need to do prep more than project, and two, I'm not even sure where project is at right now. Everything's kind of shaky with the OGL. We're still trying to work on it. I'm still setting stuff to. I'm still doing my InDesign work and whatnot to get the adventure laid out real nice, but I'm also wondering if maybe we just want to slow it down, not worry about a 5th edition OGL release, and we might want to consider just working on the series and learning other systems, making it system agnostic. So kind of a weird place to be right now. I still want to be able to release an adventure this month for Patreon. I have some adventures that I could throw together in the next week or so if we decide not to move forward with the Quest for Heroes stuff at this time. So it's a lot of weird things to think about. Alright, but alas, here we are, and we're going to work on Mythic for a little bit. So last week for Mythic, we checked in on the fates. We made sure that everything was good for the fates. Here is the problem. As frequently happens, because I'm a terrible dungeon master, I didn't think that the lack of magic was going to affect them as badly as it did. They're in a real bad situation. I take full responsibility, I suppose, because, you know, terrible dungeon master here, but essentially they are not completely trapped, but they are in a real bad way. So I had already made the decision that I was going to treat these things as minions. So I actually have the health of these set to a very easy 15. So a single hit from these guys, from most of these guys, could take this monster out. And then if there's an area of effect that would, you know, as long as it does 15 points of damage or more, they would die. But they can't do any area of effects because they don't have any magic. Because these horrible creatures have a 25-foot radius anti-magic. And there are 2 of them. So no matter where they go, they seem to be locked down with no real means of dealing with that. Andronikos is their best bet for dealing damage. I don't know why they don't call in Tychon. Tychon is non-magical. Well, okay, so they're not completely trapped because they could escape through this passage, there's a passage over here, and there's a passage over here. They could also flee here. So there are places they could go. They just can't go back through here. If they do, they're going to be dealing with a prismatic wall, which seems like a bad thing to deal with. And I don't think that they want to deal with a prismatic wall. So, yeah, overall, not a great situation for them to be in right now. They're all very sad. I think there could be a TPK here. I'm not exactly sure. They're not really dealing any damage is part of the problem. They panicked, as they sometimes do, without their magic, and they feel like they're dealing with the False Hydra, and they've got False Hydra PTSD, and overall, it's an absolutely miserable experience for them. It's not going well at all. Their resources are just being drained, which is the part of the fight, you know, the point of the fight. But overall, these Woe Striders are really giving it to them hard. I think the party right now is, let's see, Julian's down to 3 hit points. The others are doing all right for health. But just overall, it's not going so hot. It is not going so hot. I don't really think that we need to adjust this fight, other than to remember that we are running these as pseudo minions in so much as they have low health. What I also should have done as minions is I should have dramatically lowered the damage that these guys can deal. They are only coming in at a +6, which is really not that high, but the issue here is that so many of these guys rely on magical armor for their defenses. So a +6 would normally only hit maybe 25% of the time on these guys. Now it's hitting 50% of the time. So that raises the threat level quite a bit. So the Woe Striders are coming in at a +7, which again, normally not an issue. They've got shield spells, they got magic shields, they got magic armor. But without that magic, they are just crumpling. They are absolutely just crumpling. So overall, it's not going very well for them. I think they will pull it out, and I think they will win, but I think that they have to play smart, and they need to take advantage of all of their resources that they have available, and that would include calling Tychon in to do some fighting. That would include using the spell abilities of their allies as well. I just don't know. I think we only went through a couple of rounds. Yeah, we only went through one round of combat, and then we stopped. So I think overall, yeah. There was also a big, huge reveal last session too, so it should be interesting to see what they decide to do about that. Anyways, I was navigating to JB2A because I was going to see if in their huge library of spells and stuff they had a prismatic wall, but I don't think they've done high-level spells yet, so there is no prismatic wall. Otherwise, we could have put one down. That would have looked kind of cool. They got Walls of Force, which is weird because Wall of Force is like invisible. So I guess what we could do is we could drop like every single one of the walls down, and then we could just sort of like stack all the walls together. That might be kind of cool. And that would make a prismatic wall. We already have like the lighting effect there, but it might be neat. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right now, is neat wall effects for them. That will change everything. Alright, so let's see. We got blue, green, yellow. Oh no, don't move the whole map. Let's see. Orange would come before red. There we go. Alright. And then I guess, what is this, white? We'll do white over here. Okay, and then purple. It's a rainbow. Alright. Oops. Okay. And let's see. I'll try to lock the map, see if that'll work. And then I'm gonna grab all of these guys. And can I increase them all at the same time? I cannot. Oh well. Foundry's so cruel sometimes. Alright. So we would do like purple and blue. Nice. And then we'll do green right here. There we go. And the yellow. And the orange. And then here we'll do the red. And the white. Alright. Cool. Yeah, that's I guess all I'm gonna do to tweak this encounter. I hope things turned out okay for them. Hashtag blessed, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Um, yeah. Like maybe they'll be okay, maybe they won't. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Alright, so we will leave off this battle and we will continue our prep. So we have prepped everything for chapters 4 and 5. And we skipped ahead and we prepped basically everything for chapter 6. We left a couple of things unfinished just in case we wanted to add them. Pridematic Wall, womp womp, cause rainbows. Yep, that will soften the blow of how dangerous that spell is. It's a real motherfucker of a spell. Let me tell you. All right. So we've done chapter 5. and we've done I think all of chapter 7. We haven't started chapter 8. We said we would swing back around to chapter 6. So what we need to do here is the gifted one needs to get some shit from the Garden of Helios. And I believe we have already completed the Garden of Helios. Yeah, there's Helios. Him have dragon form. I did find a cooler dragon form that somebody had posted, so I might want to swap the art out on his dragon form. But basically, if we go over here, and we got Helios Dragon. There we go. His dragon form's alright, but somebody found a really cool, some really cool dragon art, so we're going to use that instead. So while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and swap that out. I'm going to head over to the Odyssey Discord. And in the restricted section, somebody posted a really cool. Let's see if I can find it. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Ah, there we go. Look at that bad boy. Holy shit. That looks so cool. It definitely feels like a corrupted gold dragon. Like a gold dragon that has definitely lost its way. Ooh, don't look at spoilers. Ah, wait. Don't look at that either. Okay. Oh no, everyone look away. Alright. And let's see. We need square token. There we go. Those D&D days where I switch back and forth between lots of different things, that's rough. That's rough. All right. I guess that's a spoiler too. I don't know. There's just spoilers everywhere. All right. Post this thing in. Here we go. We'll need to get the gold effect, I think. Maybe we already have it. Bronze, purple, black, water, magenta, silver, square, silver. Okay. So we need to go and open a regular token. Have we not made any new tokens in January? I guess not. Alright. So we'll go in here. And we'll scroll down to... It's either called Gold or God. I don't... Hero... Gold. Here we go. We're going to copy that layer style. We're going to go over here. We're going to turn back on Bronze. And we're going to dupe it. We're going to call it Gold. We'll move it down here, get rid of that, and then we'll paste layer style. And there. Now we have a nice Helios. So go here. And no, I didn't mean to save it like that. It's so fucking annoying. Alright. There we go. Oodle, Helios, Savage Dragon. That's right. It's a comic from the 90s about a guy that is a little bit of a dragon and a lot of a bad cop. All right. What a great comic book series that was. Shit, that just came out of nowhere, out of the memory banks. All right. For any other kids out there that survived Savage Dragon, I'm really sorry that we all had to go through that. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. Okay, so Garden of Helios is good. I think we did all of Dragon Island already. We already have Charybdis set up. We already did Area of the Rock. So next up, we could work on either Nautis the Spring Wind, Skyhold, which comes after Helios, Isle of Time, which I think they're going to be very interested in, or Tychon, which they are less interested in. So, but we already have a bunch of maps for. I'd say let's go with Nautis the Spring Wind. So for that, I want to take an Ultros map. And I want to duplicate it because more than likely, if they encounter her, they will be encountering her in their boat. Alright, so we're going to go configure this, and we're going to call it Nautis versus Ultros. Nope, that's cool. None of the words appeared when I typed them. Okay, let's try again. Ultros versus Natus. All right, we'll go to that map and we'll do a little clean up. All right, so Natus doesn't bring the Kraken with her, but we'll keep the stomach there just in case. She would be bringing with her her boats and her sea serpent, which we know the sea serpent is pretty strong. All right, so I have a couple of other worlds open just in case. I've got this D&D, this one D&D test world, which I'm just turning into a garbage test world because I've given up on one D&D. So I guess, excuse me, that's that. I enjoyed the time that I spent and hanging out with cool people and trying stuff out, but I guess it's over. Joan, cry forever. Let's see. So we want, what's the other world that I opened up? Oh, Odyssey Prime. There we go. So we'll have that off to the side as well, in case we need to grab stuff from there. Don't need this Helios anymore. All right. So Natus, is she still located in the actors for this world? Let's see. Natus is. Cool. Do we have Natus in this world? She is. All right. Now, Natus kind of got her ass kicked by the other group, mostly because she had all these like charm effects, but they really didn't do much. So I think that she needs abilities that basically activate and hustle other people. So she needs more like commander-esque abilities. Would probably be better. So I'm thinking that if we give her stuff like Scatter, which is a spell that, you know, sends people flying all over the place, that would be pretty useful. Just things that kind of like spice things up. We got Winds of Change here, which is cool. When you or an ally within 60 feet is damaged, you and up to 3 allies yours immediately move 15 feet. That's pretty neat. She has Feywild Slash, which is pretty cool. We should give her Wind Strike or whatever that is. I don't remember what it's called. Zephyr Wind Strike? Fuck. Zephyr Strike. Maybe? Let's see. You move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunities. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack. Roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on your hit. Whether or not you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 until the end of that turn. Which is a pretty cool ability. I think it's a pretty cool ability. It takes concentration, which kind of blows. But as a low-level ranger, it could be pretty useful. Let's see. What is that move that lets you like hit with your sword all the time? Wind Strike. Steel Wind Strike. There we go. All right. So I think Scatter might be inappropriate because she's getting like spells above 5th level, and that kind of goes against the whole like, you know, mortals aren't supposed to get them. She is a nymph though, so I don't know. And let's see, she can also command Enthrall and Mockery at will, which is kind of cool. I feel like she would also benefit from the Goblin Boss ability of being able to throw people in front of your enemies. So let's go ahead and grab a Goblin Boss and steal his ability. One of the better abilities in the game. Let's see. Alright, redirect attack. There we go. Nimble Escape actually seems kind of cool as well, just to give her some more options and mobility on the field. I feel like she should probably have her speed buffed as well. She has a flight speed already. It's not a particularly great flight speed, but the disengage is good. Steel and Strike is good. The main issue she was having is she just didn't have a lot of ways to contribute to the fight. Last time I ran her. And I mean, that could be okay. The other thing that we could give her is the ability to activate other people. So we're going to go with the Null Packmaster, which is a fantastic, or Null Packlord, which is a fantastic monster. And we're going to use this ability, Commander. Instead of making an attack roll, you can command an ally to make an attack roll against a target of your choice. So that one's pretty cool. And then we will also do Supporter. So people who are near you want to impress you, they do a little bit more damage. And then Rampage. No, we don't want that. Okay, so all that seems pretty good. So now I'm much happier with where she is at as far as her being a combatant in the game. Sweet. Let's get rid of this Null Matriarch. Oh, I guess I didn't want to get... Well, we're done with Themis anyways. And then we're going to grab... Yeah. So we'll grab Nodus. Send her out. Now, let's see. Within this... Did the party ever recruit Crusher in their game? If they did, they like never use them. Oh yeah, they have Crusher. They just don't give a shit about him. That would have been another great one to bring to the Fates, who you could summon into battle and who doesn't worry about magic. But oh well. So then we also need Smasher, and we already have Smasher in there. Fantastic. And let's see. Going back over to this world, do we have anything here that reflects Nautics, pirate, or ship battle? Because where did I put these fucking ships? Alright, let's check actors one more time. And we're going to do ship. And we got Metrosian warship, and we got Sidonite warship. Worst case scenario, we will take one of those warships and use it for the pirate ship. Let's see what we got over here for ships. Alright, we have those ships already here, and we have the Shipbreaker Serpent. So yeah, we should be good to go. Alright. So let's see. We will duplicate this Metrosian warship, and we will call it... let's go in here, and we'll call it a North Wind Raider. That sounds good. Alright, so this North Wind Raider will go over here. And appearance... Where did I store the ships? Fuck. Maybe they're under maps. Let's see. It's been a hot minute. Ships. And we'll grab that. Alright. Ooh, wait. I think what I did for these is Yeah. I remember now. Okay. Alright, hold on. We're going to cancel that. What we did for these, it's coming back to me now, is I just made them tiles. Because it was like, it was too much of a hassle for them to be on top of everything. And then have to shift them up and down and whatnot. So, yeah, let's fix that. Alright. And then I just tracked them with... Hey, wait! There's a Northwind pirate vessel right here! Son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine. It all comes out in the same. So we'll just get rid of that. Alright. Northwind Raider. So... we'll make these huge. Or gargantuan. Let's see... How do I make it gargantuan? Where do I edit the size? Features, attributes, size. There we go. Gargantuan. Vehicles have a different character sheet. That's why it's a little confusing. Alright, so we've got ship, and Sea Serpent. Alright. So, Shipwrecker. There we go. And let's see. Shipwrecker. Go in here. Go to Greek tokens. Go down to have that as the head. And then what we'll do is we'll go into appearance. We'll paste this in. And yeah, that should work for now. And then let's see. This is a big boy. So we'll link actor and we'll go, I don't know, 8x8 for the head. Give it some blood. There we go. And update. Sweet. Alright. So Shipwrecker Serpent is there. And then the boats, at least the placeholders for the boats are there. And then we go to the actual ships and we grab those. So let's go down to maps and ships. And where's our little pink ship? There we go. Not so little after all once it's out in the world. And then we shrink this down. Like so. And yeah, that works. So maybe about this big works. Okay. So there'll be that, and there'll be this. And then up here, we'll put another one. All right. And then we'll just, make the rest work. So, amongst her crew, there is her, who is still messed up by all this other shit. And then she's got Smasher. I think we were going to give her some sirens. So let's see. Yeah, we got some sirens here. That will be assisting her, which will make things very difficult because sirens are a real pain. There we go. All right. We could probably get rid of all of those conditions. Let's see. Okay. And then let's give him a couple of Cyclopes just for basically living cannons. Those are good. So let's see. Our Cyclopses from Giphy, they're still holding up, I think. They're still keeping up with the Joneses here on the damage that they deal. So sure, we can keep these. So we'll throw a couple of these out there. There we go. Don't want them to be Geigans, though. So I guess we'll do... There. Excellent. And then, what else do they need? A couple of water elementals. That sounds pretty good. So we'll throw a couple of water elementals down. Here we go. Alright. Couple of air elementals. Sounds good. Alright, and then we need some basic bitch pirates that they could absolutely tear through. So, we don't have any pirates right now. But we do have Ultros crew. Let's check the stats of an Ultros crew member. They have Sea Legs, Sly Flourish, Hollow Point Javelins, Xiphos, Piri, and Steady Aim. That all sounds fucking awesome. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate that. And we're going to put that for North Wind crew. Alright. And then we'll just ask the robot to make us a North Wind crew. So what we'll do So I'm going to go over here to the side window, and I'm going to say, imagine fantasy art, portrait, character art, portrait, ancient Greek pirate, pink outfit. Sounds good to me. And then we'll see what it poops out. All right, so while we're waiting for that, let's turn these guys into minions. So we're going to put a -M at the end, and there's things that we have to change. They already only have 15 health, so they're already pretty wimpy, but we're going to drop that down to 5. There we go. So these guys can die pretty easy. And let's see. I'm going to also add mask to this. So we're going to put masked bandits. Oh wow, these actually look really funny. Alright, not invite. Imagine. This was in. Okay, so hear me out. Look at these pink pirates. Kacha. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see how the masked ones turns out. And let's see. And we'll do. Oh wow, even cooler. Okay. Great. So we'll give them pink frame to go with their boss, and let's keep making these characters. So they have sea legs. They ignore difficult terrain and movement penalties while aboard ship. Sly Flourish. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether or not you hit. So they're running all over the place. Hollow Point Javelins. 60 foot, 120 foot. And then they've got their Xiphos for fighting up close. So let's go ahead and change the damage on the Javelins. And the Javelins will do a flat damage now of 3. There we go. And we'll go down here and we'll change that to 3 damage. Alright, same thing with the Xiphos. We'll go ahead and change the damage to be a flat 3 slashing. Okay, the most important thing about these Xiphos is, nah, we'll just leave it. And then we'll go here and same thing, 3. Alright. They have the ability to parry. I don't really need them to do that anymore. They do have the ability steady aim. As a bonus action, give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. So what we're going to do is we are going to do delete parry. We're going to delete steady aim. We're going to give them a feature called assemble the crew. And what happens is if Northwind crew does a group attack with 3 or more creatures, the attack is made at advantage and suffers no ranged penalties. Further, it deals double damage to structures. Ah, okay. So you really don't want these guys to group up, because if they group up, they go from being kind of shitty to rolling with advantage, having great range, and doing a lot of damage to the target. So that's sort of their claim to fame. That's what makes them so good as minions. So I really, really like that. So overall, I think that's fine. That's all I need them to do as minions, is just kind of clump up and be a threat together. So let's look at the masked pink pirates that we have generated here. Just so great. Okay. Let's see. I'm just I just love how this guy's nose is like just poking out. It's just so dumb. What else do we got? And then we have those other ones that we were looking at before. This hair is just so wow. There's just so much going on there. All right, so what we'll do is these are all mostly terrible, and I think that's kind of fine. I'll try to get another round of masked people out that doesn't look absolutely horrible. Let's see. And then we'll do a variation on 4. But overall, I mean, you know, it kind of does what we need it to do. It's silly. They're pink. They're pirates. We could probably make it work. So I'm going to take these over. We'll go here. We'll change the color out for pink, which is rainbow. Pink baby? Alright. No, that's baby pink. What about... Nope. Alright. I guess we'll go with pink baby. I don't... Oh, wait. Here's pink. There we go. Alright, cool. And let's see. Do new. And maybe we could clean these up a little bit. Alright. I'm digging this one down here. So we could probably use that as is. This guy, we gotta do something about the covering for his face. So what we'll do is we're gonna steal all of this down here. And we're gonna move that up here. There we go. And we'll just kind of carve it around his face a little bit. And same thing back here. Cool. Alright, and then we'll soften the brush a little bit, kind of fade it into the mask that's already present. Kind of blend it in. So then we could just go and smudge it a little bit. Bring it up around. Kind of blend it in with the leather that was already there. Kind of carry it down into this part right here. And good. Alright. And then this one down here, they got like this weird metal shit on their chin, but what we could do is we could take this sort of scarf situation that's going on here, and we could just bring that down there. Oops. Let's see. Drag this down here. By making them masked, we can have them be minions, and it doesn't feel like too weird to just have like, you know, 100 of them on the map. It's really not that weird anyways to just take like a basic bitch looking person and be like, yeah, this is a minion on this map, and not worry about it. So, whatever works for you. Alright, bring that up like that. Go. Alright, now we'll take the smudge tool and kind of bring that around like so. Drag this down to cover the chin. There we go. Tuck it in. And good. Alright. Now, that side of the face is a little bit darker, so we could go in and add some shadow. Just to make it look less, you know, terribly photoshopped, I guess. There we go. Shadow on the booba. We'll just shadow this whole side. There we go. And lower the opacity a little bit. There. Cool. Alright, so then we'll go and we'll flatten everybody together, and we'll take them over to the token frame. Yeah, this is the pink pirate posse. Absolutely. Drag these down here. And I did ask it to churn out some more masked pirates, but it did a pretty terrible job. it just made some really sexy pirates. So we could maybe grab a couple of those for like their right-hand mans or something like that. But overall, the mass pirates will do just fine. All right, so this is a Northwind Crew 01. Oodle. There we go. And then we'll drag that one over. And we'll do Northwind Crew 02. And let's see. Oh, man. This dude with the pink beard, that's a win right there. All right, we'll take this guy, put him down. All right. And this guy's name will be Captain Cottonbeard. Beautiful. And then we need one other ship captain. Let's see. We could just make it. We could just make it Crusher. That'd be weird though. All right, let's grab another pink pirate then. Let's see. Okay. This guy for sure. Look at that. All right. Okay. So this guy is going to be Captain. Captain Cloudmane. Beautiful. All right. Oodle. Nope, that's not dude. So Oodle. All right, back into the world we go. Make sure these other worlds stay awake in case we need them. All right, give them a little shake like they're pots and pans on the stove. So the Northwind crew, we're going to go into here. NPC classes, we'll add Northwind Pirates. We already have a Pirates folder, but apparently we want Northwind Pirates is different than regular Pirates. Yeah, that pirate's boring. All right, here we go. And we'll grab our crew. 1 and 2. All right. We'll go over here and we'll call it Northwind Crew. And they are most assuredly not friendly. And we're going to go over here, paste that in. And they already have a shifting token. It's fantastic. We've got to make sure they got lots of blood. And update. All right. Northwind Crew, success. Beautiful. All right. And then we need some pirate captains. Do we have any pirate captains? We got Captain Shield and we got Guard Captain. All right. So we need a pirate captain. So pirate captain. First mate, pirate captain. Here we go. Now, pirate captains are not actually all that good as characters. They do have something called Shape Up Ye Dog. Whenever a friendly creature within 30 feet of you can hear it, misses with an attack, they can yell perilous threats to allow the creature to reroll the attack, which is pretty cool ability. And then they have hand crossbows, which is a whole thing that seems weird in this campaign setting, but we'll swap that out for bows. Yeah, we'll just give them longbows. Go. And long swords, we will get rid of that as well. Alright, so here we go. They have Xiphos. There we go. And longbows. Which I'm sure historically also doesn't make any sense, but yeah, no, shit happens. Alright, we're going to go over here, make sure it is not requiring ammunition. There we go. And we should be good then. Okay. Let's give it a test. Yeah, no problem. All right. Oof. Not a great roll to start the night, but that's fine. Sea Legs is fine. Flourish is fine. Everything else is fine. So good. Alrighty. For these guys, we will go back to our Greek tokens. We will go to minor NPCs, basic bitch NPCs, basic bitch NPCs. We're going to do a new folder. We're going to call it North Wind Captains. Go. Go in there, and we'll upload these two captains, Cloudmane and Cottonbeard. Lovely. All right. We'll grab him. We'll call him Captain Cottonbeard. Over here, Captain Cottonbeard. We will lock the token. We will turn on the blood. We will make sure we can see his hit points. We can. Update done. We'll go over here. We'll grab Captain Cottonbeard and duplicate him. And we'll change it to Cotton Cloudmane. Lovely. We'll go here and swap him out for Cloudmane's art. We'll go to his prototype, swap out his name, and then we'll swap his appearance out for the other guy. What the fuck? You know what folder you're supposed to go to. Why are you playing games? Alright. Let's see. Apparently, we did not set the token art for either of these. Okay, so we'll go here, update, and then we'll go here to the prototype, and apparently we never changed it. Select, update. So now we have both of the additional ship captains taken care of. We have basic bitches. They each get a water elemental, an air elemental. That seems like a lot. So we might just have one water elemental, one air elemental. There we go. Each ship will have a Cyclops to throw heavy rocks like a cannon. And then, of course, there is the Shipwrecker itself, which is helping. So, yeah, not bad. This will be, I hope, a cool fight. And I hope it doesn't end up being like an impossible fight and, you know, like the one they're in right now. Alright, so we'll put some sirens up and about in the crow's nest, as it were. And we'll have these water elementals just kind of chilling alongside the ship. And the air elemental will be hanging out over here. And then we need about 1 million of these guys for each ship. So, not sure the best way to handle that. We could just color code them. So let me see if this strategy works. If I apply a cyan tag to these, and then I copy them, do all of the copies get cyan tags? Yes. Alright. So this will be the cyan crew. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, and then we'd go down to these, and we'd make this crew the magenta crew. Oh, nope, still hitting the wrong button. There we go. Alright. Oh no, Mythic Odyssey starts soon. That's not good. What do we got? 30 minutes? 35 minutes? Okay. Alright, so we just load this up. This just feels like a fireball is going to come and just kill all of these people. Is what's going to happen. Alright. And then finally over here, we will make this crew the orange team. There we go. Alright. Minions are cool, man. I just feel like guilt-free as I just throw hundreds of these minions down on the board. Like, hell yeah. Here we go. Okay. Nice. I figured you could color code them and have them work like that. All right, so that takes care of that. What about their headquarters, you might ask? And that is a great question. Oh, it's really mad about not being able to randomize HP. Oh yeah, it's just still spitting out errors at me. Oof, very mad. Big mad feelings there. All right, I'm gonna grab all these actors, much to my trepidation, and then I'm gonna go over to her hideout. And I guess I will paste these down and just hope that it doesn't break this scene. Alright, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright. Kind of drag everybody in here. Alright. And then this is the crew, so we can just get... This is the good guys, so we'll just get rid of those guys. Alright. I don't know if this guy would actually hang out here. Kind of feels like there's not enough room for him. So I'd probably hide him. Or just not have him here. Alright, and then we probably don't need the Ultros' character sheet or any of the boats, because, yeah. Just wanted to bring all the pirates over. And, yeah, there we go. So, these are the pirates, living their pirate life in their little pirate base. And, like most pirate bases, you would assume that one of them is always out at sea. So, we could probably cut some of these out. Water elemental. There we go. And then just pirates everywhere. Oh man, it is so mad about the static hit points. Like, get over it. Alright. Okay, so copy and pasting all of these minions was not my smartest move. I'll just put it out there. I'll admit when I've made a mistake. Anyways, that's probably too many pirates for this this hideout, but there you go. I don't even think we're going to need the hideout map. I just thought it was a really cute pirate map, and I wanted to use it. So Dr. Mapso did a bang-up job with it, and that's why it's here. Okay. Now we can say that we have Natus the Spring Wind. Optional secret side quest has been taken care of. So, that means our next thing to work on. I guess we got to put that in the right folder. So let's see. Ultros versus Natus is not a player available map. That's something I didn't check, and I probably should have. Throw that in there. Let's edit the folder. We will make the folder hot pink. We know that it is done. All right. So next up would either be Isle of Time or Skyhold. Let's look at the Skyhold map. Hey, there's nothing there. Dun dun dun. All right, so let's go over and just steal Skyhold. What? Oh wait, I'm in the actors tab. I was like, I could have sworn Skyhold was still there. Skyhold. All right. Export. And then we'll go back over here, and we will import a map. And then we will overwrite that map with Skyhold. We didn't even really do anything with the Skyhold map besides be like, hey, isn't this a cool map? So, I don't know. Maybe we'll do stuff that I want to do right away is admire that scrolling sky. God damn, that looks good. But beyond that, something we could do, which would probably make everyone throw up, is if we put a dodge action on it. Whoa, but that's such a dumb idea. Okay. So yeah, it's drifting. There's clouds. There's a cool picture of it. There's some pictures here. So all we need to do here is I think just add some. It's gonna add some more clouds overhead, but then I'd have to like use like the block clouds thing, and I don't really feel like doing that, so never mind. Um, so let's go in here, and we'll turn down the grid a little bit because it's a little jarring on some of the pictures. All right, and then we got to go through and we got to scrub all of those people from before. I'm just saying, this is how you integrate like your extra lore. Like, don't just introduce the sirens, give them like some weird throwaway shit in the post game. Like, give them something cool, you know? All right, so all these people are gone. This guy's name is Strong Will. Strong Will be there as well to greet them if they appear. And then the leaders are here. And other than that, I mean, it is what it is. Like, if we had this map attacked or something, that'd be kind of cool. But if they decide to use it as their headquarters, that'd be kind of cool. We don't know if they're going to have an airship or not, so we're not sure. If they have an airship, it's a lot easier for them to make this their home base. Prime missed the airship, so they did not get to have this as a home base because it would have been too tedious. But overall, pretty neat. And let's see, what else do we got? Got a few more minutes left. So, Skyhold, we'll go ahead and edit this folder. Maybe we'll edit the folder, there we go. And we'll go with like a light blue. There we go. Alright, so the Isle of Time. We don't have any Isle of Time maps loaded. And I don't think I have any Isle of Time maps here. I think I chucked all those like hella fast because they were such a drain on our resources. Okay, we don't know the situation with any of... Where are my scene files over here? Journal, items, rollable tables, actors, combat encounters. Did I switch to not be... Oh, is this Dom scene? That's the problem. This isn't even my test world. Alright, let me grab my actual test world. Ah, here we go. It's got to boot up. While it's booting up, I can at least check the compendium to see if the Isle of Time exists. Let's see. Go here. Go to scenes. We'll go to open multiverse. We'll open Crash Gem. And we'll see if the Isle of Time is in either of these. Time. Alright, so all of Time is in here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps, but we don't know if those maps are broken or not. I think that they are not broken, but because I am not sure, I don't want to make the assumption and then have everything break on us. So we'll let this boot up, and then we will drag those over to get them, get the weather cleared. I got it, phone. 15 minutes. All right. I'm a little nervous about my Pathfinder game starting on Tuesday. Like, I think I'll do fine, but I'm also like, you know, it's so much to do stuff all at once. I don't know if I'm going to be ready or not. I'm also rethinking, like, I was going to play like a plant gorilla summoner, because plant was described as being like really good crowd control and stuff. But like thematically, being a gnome and having a big robot would be pretty dope. So I don't know. I just kind of, it just feels kind of basic bitch to be like a gnome and then you've got a big robot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's so much potential there with the summoner class. It's like hard to decide exactly what to do. Wow. Test World really milking it here. Come on, Test World. You can do it. You can do it. Boot up. Boot up so we can fix the weather on these maps. Come on. You're almost there. Almost. Alright, sweet. Now, if these maps had like a V9 on them, I would know that I could trust them. But they do not have a V9 on them, so I cannot trust them. Alright, so we don't need any of those mods. Don't worry about that. Okay, so let's go over to our compendium. And we will go to scenes. We'll go to crash gem scenes. Alexa, stop the timer. And we'll have that boot up. And drag this over. We'll just drag these down to the bottom here. So we are looking for time. Alright, docks of time. Edge of time, which is a rough-ass map. Another edge of time. The table. The pit of stars. The stasis runes. And the passage through time. Alright, then we're going to run the strip away weather doodad. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete all of these from my compendium to cut down on confusion. Alright, there we go. Only 12 minutes till the game starts. Fuck. Oh well. We might have to just continue where we left off next time. I mean, we're prepped so far ahead that it's really like no stress, but essentially we finish Isle of Time, then we finish optional content on Typhon, and then we go to Praxis. What we could do is skip Typhon completely and just focus on Praxis in case for whatever reason they go there early. If we find out they want to go to Typhon, well then we worry about that then. Another thing I thought we could do is we could do a side quest series featuring Orin and the people that are in the underworld and stuff like that, and that could focus on going to Typhon since none of the epic paths have any reason to go to Typhon at all, other than us making up MacGuffins that exist there. So that could be kind of neat to just use Typhon for those purposes. All right, let's blaze through this. Odyssey of Time docks. This is a big, beefy ass map. Let's see what it has to say when it boots up. All right, it's got lights everywhere. They're shining. It's dark. We don't have any weather effects turned on right now. Scrolling in, we have some Modrons, and we have the Chosen. They're somehow everywhere all the time, so we'll get rid of them all the time. Anyways, we get rid of that. We go over here, we got this ship. We get rid of their B team. And I think I scrubbed them all out now. Pretty sure. Hard to tell. Let's just say yes. Alright, cool. So we can go in here, swap out this Ultros for Stormwrecker. It's happening. I believe it. Maybe. Maybe. Almost. Alright, cool. Oh no, I changed out their sails instead of the fucking ship. Alright, let's try again. Alright, cool. We'll go here. And trade that out. Alright, cool. And let's see. Alright, we could just say that this one's done. So we would do Isle of Time, config, we'll just throw a little V9 at the end. And it's good. So all we have to do all we have to do is go through and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. We move them all back into the compendium, and then we go and we import them all into Mythic Odyssey when we need them, I guess. We could do all the prep here if we really wanted to and keep their game from getting junked up, but it's whatever. So that's what we'll continue doing next time unless something more important comes up. Overall, we're making some pretty damn good progress. Part of the joy of running this campaign a second time is getting to try things I didn't do the first time, but also not nearly as much prep work, which is great. I'm off for my day job tomorrow, so I'm thinking about doing some map making. I'm thinking about working on some Pathfinder stuff. We will see what the day holds. We do have Odyssey, the Dragonlords Prime tomorrow night. It's going to be at 8 o'clock. They're level 18 now, and they have a lot of big dick stuff to do. Pretty sure they're going to go after the Myrmikis, so we are going to need to get our Starship Trooper hats on and make a cool Starship Trooper session for prep tomorrow. So any additional prep that I had hoped to do, like starting on fake Mount Olympus or getting the God Arenas built or any of that kind of stuff, that will have to wait. Anyways, Tuesday, Pathfinder starts, I believe, and then let's see, Cyberpunk 2020 continues with Dom. Wednesday, Monster Hunter with Dom continues, 4 sessions left. Thursday, Curse of Strahd Nightfall, and Friday, Orpheus will be running Rime of the Frost Maiden. Saturday morning, we got Red Hand of Doom. Saturday night, we're playing some more Solasta. Sunday morning, we got Curse of Strahd Daybreak. Sunday night, we'll be back here doing some more Mythic Odyssey. So much tabletop, so much Dungeons and Dragons, so much dice rolling on this here Discord server. So if you aren't on the Discord server, hit me up for an invite or sign up on Patreon to automatically get an invite. And support the work that I do and that we're working on. So yeah. All right, I might see you guys in chat during the game. Otherwise, I will see you next time.